What's the difference between mental health and mental illness?
So, mental health is what we all have.
WakeMed psychiatrist Dr. Narissa Price describes mental health as a continuum. It's always there, positive or negative.
It has to be really intentionally looked after, that you don't just wake up having good mental health.
Think of it like a sliding scale. At its best, you're excelling, joyful, energetic, high performing at work or school. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you may be in crisis, extremely anxious, not sleeping, perhaps thoughts of suicide, serious signs of mental illness.
There's a lot of complexity that goes into us developing mental illness that we don't fully understand.
Being aware of the triggers can make a huge difference. Sometimes it's genetic, a family history of mental illness or substance use disorder, or unresolved stress, a death, financial problems, divorce. But 75% of mental illnesses begin before the age of 24, triggered by childhood trauma that's never been confronted.
So it's so critical to reach the child, the teenager, the young person, to help them to identify when these symptoms may begin, to help get the treatment at those early stages. It's a part of a vision that had been there for a while.
Among the coping strategies, Dr. Price promotes resilience as a key component. It's your ability to recover when adverse things happen.
Can resilience be learned? Can resilience be taught?
It absolutely can. Just in the way that you can learn to strengthen your physical body, you can strengthen your mental body.
And it's possible to have good mental health even if I'm suffering from a mental illness.
Absolutely, because in fact, there are treatments that are really successful in helping people with mental illness, and they work so well, and so they really can get people back on track to have the fullness of their life.
And talking to a professional therapist is always a good first step wherever you fall on that mental health continuum. Also, the help is always a phone call away. The Suicide Prevention Hotline is staffed 24/7. You can call or text 988.